How you doing, bro?
Good.
It's
Doing well. You know, good weather. Good weather out.
I
Beautiful day out.
don't even know if I care about the weather with all this shit that's going on. I'm happy that all this shit is going
A
on.
lot to get into.
Like first, we will. Yeah, let me introduce ourselves. Like this is gonna be one. This is another beef, hip hop. No culture. No. There's culture stuff, but no interesting, weird, different stuff. Like we're just gonna talk about
All beef.
all beef.
Beef episode.
No crypto, no tech shit. Unfortunately, not fortunately, because beef is happening.
There's not much else going on.
Nah,
That's the thing. I think that's why it's grabbed everyone's attention because there really is nothing else.
it's nice weather.
It's not like there's another thing to talk. It's not like there's another thing to talk about.
Yeah, it's just nice weather and good music to listen to. A lot of these songs have actually been also good to listen to on their own.
True.
That which doesn't help for taking your attention away from other stuff. Four Bats. You know Four Bats.
4x, yeah.
He dropped an EP. He tweeted Kendrick to stop dropping music because he just dropped an EP and he wants people to listen to that.
I saw the EP.
No, I'm not listening to that.
No one's listening to nothing. No one should drop nothing.
No.
Everybody should just clear
Taylor
out.
Swift dropped. And
That's doing numbers.
yeah, but that's doing numbers. But culturally, it's flat.
Well, I think in a different side of the culture, there's plenty of talk around it.
We saw the SNL skit. Even on that side of the culture, people are talking about it now.
All about the Drake. Kendrick
Yeah.
Lamar, yes. True.
But let's start with the start. We are the Three Angry Men. Dunk is out for today. Got some personal stuff going on. Nothing horrible. He just needs
He's
to.
good. Yeah,
He
he's
needs to
busy.
just attend some stuff. I'm Jeffrey,
Oliver.
and thank you for listening yet again. Another beef rap.
Beef.
It's now two major players. No, there's a third one that is bubbling.
It's
that's
a
doing
whole
its thing.
bunch of people. I'm still not off.
But
I know you
it's the
stand
two.
different.
It's the two.
Well, let's do the breakdown properly. What do we have? We have because people are all up to date on the beef and what's going on.
You want to go back a couple steps and then we move back up? Like all these songs are public domain, so we can play a lot this time.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
So we're good.
No. The other ones are on Kendrick's.
They're on his YouTube, but they're not on Spotify or
yeah, I
anywhere
think
else.
everyone's playing. Okay.
Yeah, we can play a lot.
So
Let's go back to the one that I think started off quite a bit. I think this one pissed enough people off to start some shit. So let's go back to Taylor Made. We didn't talk about that before, but
this one was just so good, honestly.
Does rise
This
again.
one was really very good.
I have thoughts about this one besides hip hop. But
Kendrick, we need ya. The West Coast savior. Ain't great in your name and some hip hop history. If you deal with this viciously, you seem a little nervous about all the publicity. For this Canadian light skinned doc, we need to know the baby West Coast victory, man. Call him a bitch for me. Talk about him liking young girls as a kid for me. Heard it on the Buddin' podcast, it's gotta be true. They told me the spirit of Machiavelli is alive, and the nigga under 5'5", so it's gotta be you. I would beat the whole
okay, I'm not even gonna play too much of it.
I think this one is very underrated too.
No, it's very underrated.
Really very good.
But this
And
one,
the whole angle of taking Tupac's voice, I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was really, really good. I like this one a lot.
look, I have my problems with this one, but I think it's brilliant. I don't want to say that it's not brilliant. It is brilliant. It's a smart thing to do. It just, in the grand scheme of music, I don't like this move.
Why?
This opens up the way for too much AI shit.
The AI shit is coming. You need to.
No, it's coming. It's coming. He accelerated it by like a couple years with this.
No, you didn't. It was coming.
The fact that it sounds this good, people actually thought, oh, for a while, some certain people thought, oh, the fuck? And with the Snoop verse after this,
yeah, people thought it was an old verse or something like, which is not possible.
Until they heard the recent references, but it is very good and it is scary good. And I don't like the fact that it's using a dead person's voice without permission of their family, even. And
disrespecting you, disrespecting.
It is just disrespectful.
Disrespecting your whole everything.
I fuck with it. In beef, everything is allowed. We have seen that many times before. And they're doing it in the later songs that we're going to talk about later as well. But the AI angle and doing this to a dead person's voice, I don't really like that. But the verse, the song is good. When he goes, I'm not going to play too much because this one was taken down. So we should actually disregard this.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
this
we're
is
not disregarding it from the beef.
No, we should not be playing too much of it because legally they have said we don't want this. But
Yeah, I see.
as a song, as a entry in this battle, perfect. I'm fucking with your whole legacy.
Yeah.
Everybody
That's exactly what I would
around you, the people that you look up to, and the person that bigged you up.
Yeah.
I'm using them.
It's very calculated.
Yeah, that's one thing that I always will give Drake. He's probably one of the most calculated artists out there.
With this type of stuff.
Even more than we always say a Beyonce, a Taylor, a Jay.
Oh yeah. With the business of things. Yeah,
but with
yeah.
the business of things, with the steps, the thinking ahead, he got it. This shit was, this shit was interesting. Everybody was shook for a while when this dropped.
It didn't look good for Kendrick. But then, and I'll say this. So, but let's get our alliances out of the way.
Oh, you want to go there?
I'm a Drake fan. I am. I'm not. There's no reason for me to hide it. They'll find out.
Yeah,
right? I'm a Drake fan. I'm a fan of everything that Drake has done. Kendrick, not as much. But I always give credit where credit's due. So, Kendrick came back with a response. And the first response, Euphoria. Well, we're going to play it.
That's a thumbs up.
That was an incredibly good diss track. I assume you're going to play it first, then we'll talk about it.
Euphoria.
There we go.
Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now spiraling. You're moving just like a degenerate. Every antic is feeling distasteful.
At first when I heard this, I said, okay, you better not use this.
No, but I like it even more as an intro.
Yeah, now in hindsight, it's really good.
Like I like that he started. I like that he started with this. It makes you think like, oh, he's gonna do the same thing he always does. Like, but when he gets into it, ooh.
Collection. I make music that electrify 'em. You make music that pacify 'em. I can double down on that line, but spare you this time. That's random acts of kindness. Know you're a master manipulator and habitual liar too. But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
Yeah.
See, when I heard, as a Drake fan, when I heard this, I was out. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. When I heard this, I said, oh, buddy.
This song is a full 7 minutes. I'm not gonna do all the songs.
This one is incredible. This one is very, very good.
Yeah, I'm out the way, I'm low.
I haven't heard him this excited in 10 years. I haven't heard him this excited in 10 years. That's one of the things. I haven't heard him this in this good of a mood.
Hear this.
All in my house, like I'm Joe K. Hellcat. Met his homeboys in them type cell.
I haven't heard him do this in a long time. So this is what we usually say.
Yeah.
The beef, this type of stuff, it brings it out. It brings it out.
The money, the power of fame will make you go away. Have you ever played? Have you ever? Okay, nigga, let's play. Have you ever watch your enemy down like with a poker face? Have you ever?
This is what he has been doing for the last 10 years.
Don't play Have You Ever with this man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
If this is what he's been doing for the last 10 years, I would be a fan. But this was incredibly well done. I mean, we're not going to play the whole thing.
My thing is that he has been sparingly, not all the time.
At all.
He has been.
Let's see, bro. Like, not at all.
He has been. Don't kick this shit because you're angry.
No, but this track is good. The intro is very good. In hindsight, when you hear it at first, you're like, yeah. But then when it gets into it, you see how it connects to everything. And he goes for the right angle. Right? He goes for the angle of, okay, well, you're not really verified, you're not really real, but also going out into his character, right? The whole thing about you're not a good father, you're not there for your kid. It's sort of, we know what's coming later. Obviously, now we know what's because so.
My bad. What were you saying? Yeah, could you repeat the last bit?
He went after his character.
Yeah.
Which we is what that's the angle he has to take, right? Obviously, what I think is interesting about this beef is that it's not about money or as more accolades.
No.
They both have not really gone for that.
No.
Which makes sense for both because if Kendrick does that, it's okay, well, you lose. But if Drake does that, it's like, okay, well, that's too easy. That's not the point. That's not what Kendrick
That's not
is.
the point.
That's not
That's
what
not the
Kendrick
point.
is.
Yes.
Kendrick's never tried to be that, so we understand that. So he went for, there's lyrically it's incredible, right? Some of the I haven't heard him rap this good in 10 years. You keep saying that he's been doing it, but I don't believe he has. Like, I haven't heard him rap this good in a long time, which sort of makes me feel that sort of what I was thinking, that he doesn't feel that excited about the music anymore, is accurate. And now he's excited again.
To me, and you might disagree with this, neither of them has been excited with the music for a while.
I don't think that's entirely true.
I don't think Drake has been that excited about music.
Yeah, but with him, it's like much longer.
Yes. No.
Much longer.
I agree with that. Both of them have not been excited with it. I think even more than hate, I think they're having so much fun with this.
No, I think they're pretty pissed.
No, they hate it, but they are having so much fun.
True. It's a special moment.
It's a special kind of
ever before.
Yes.
Because there's been beef before, but not like in this era where you have the digital internet and the way in which people can immediately react to it and talk
so
about
many
it
songs,
at this level.
So many songs in
quick succession.
Yes.
Yeah.
That used to happen.
Which we didn't expect. I didn't expect that. I didn't think it would go this heavy, this fast, just back and forth. But yeah, Euphoria, Kendrick does a great job. He goes after his character. He talks about him being a bad father. He goes into the part where he starts speaking the Canadian accent is very strong. There's some really strong bars, and he does a great job. But then he drops a 6:16 in LA.
Yeah,
that's the next one. We have to have the timeline right?
That is this one.
That one.
Here he has the Maybach glove on the picture. He dropped this only on Instagram even. He didn't even drop it on his YouTube, what he did with other songs. That whole strategy from the two sides is also interesting. They went from dropping only on their Twitters and Instagrams, only YouTube now.
I think it's clear to see that it's them,
yes,
and not AI,
yes,
and that it's real. But it's also, I think dropping DSPs takes longer and takes more time as to work. And you want to drop fast.
I thought it would not.
No, with DSPs is like a process stuff.
This one you didn't like.
This is a Kendrick song. This is a Kendrick song for Kendrick fans. This is what I thought he would do in the first place, and if he did, he would have been lost to me. But this is boring.
I do not understand how you feel like this is not him.
What is this? What is he doing right now? This is boring.
He's warming up. He's getting into it. No. Listen with me.
Put my children to sleep with a prayer, then close my eyes. Definition of peace. Tell me who gon' stop me. I come from love, Estelle. Cover my heart, then open me up. Remember when picked up a pen, lyrics that I can trust. Timid soul, staring at me, asking when I come often. I know this type of power has gon' cost, but I live in circadian rhythms of a shooting star. The mannerisms of Raphael, I can heal and give you art.
Popping your head is not.
No. Hold up.
Yeah, somebody's lying. I can see the vibe.
Yeah, no. Here's where you have
to.
You can compromise. Let's peel the layers back. Ain't no brownie points will be in your chest. Harassing ant. Fucking with good people make good people go to bed. Conspiracies about cash, dog. That's not even the leak. Find the Jews like cash, dog. I just need you to think. Are you finally ready to play? Have you ever? Let's see. Have you ever thought
again,
that OV
don't play Have You Ever with this man.
Fake bully. I hate bullies. You must be a terrible person. Everyone inside your team is whispering that you deserve it.
That was just pure hate. Fake bullies. I hate bullies.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a very good diss track. I think as a song, it's horrible. First off,
as a song, it's
who's gonna play this? Where? No one's playing this. This is a shit song. It's a shit song. So then let's look at it.
You have a problem with people that make songs like this. This is a good song.
This is a horrible song. It's a horrible song. He tried to do the rapidy rap thing. And this is the one where the Kendrick fans went crazy with the, you don't understand. He broke down the lines.
This is what I hate about Kendrick.
It's more complicated. I pulled this meme and this biblical verse, and when you put them together, it's like, get the fuck out of here. He said nothing on this.
The Kendrick fans,
it's a bunch of garbage.
You should never go to the diehard Kendrick fans, because those.
We're gonna get into that later.
The diehard
get through the songs, and then I'll give my full.
Look,
but
the diehard fans on both sides piss me off. Academics pisses me the fuck off.
No, that's my guy. Shout
Yeah,
out.
no, fuck off.
King Academic. Shout out to King Academic. What do you mean?
On
He gave an
Insta,
honest review.
he does not give anything honest.
He gave a proper review.
He only
He did a
cares.
phenomenal breakdown.
He's on the Drake payroll.
Very
There's
insightful.
so many people on the Drake payroll. I follow this one guy on Instagram. Love his shit. Hilarious. Grand Wizard.
I know who that is.
Yeah. Love his shit. He's the biggest Drake stan ever. Euphoria, he could not even big up Kendrick.
Okay, that's okay. If you're not gonna big up Euphoria by Kendrick, then you're clearly biased.
but really,
that was a very good diss track.
If
That was very
a lot of these Kendrick fans.
And if Kendrick would have done another 3 of those, then I would have said, all right, buddy, this is over. But that's not what he did. He put out this bullshit.
and he put a couple more good. This is good.
Oh, please don't get me started.
Not everything
What
can
did
be
he
top
say?
tier.
Like, he didn't say
He
anything.
told there's a mole in your operation.
But there isn't. There isn't. We tricked you. There's no daughter. We
tricked you.
You made this shit up.
Y'all Drake fans would be tricked you. Oh, we did this cool
He has
stuff.
no daughter. How do you make such a leap? Okay, so the dude has been exposed before.
That's the last song. That's the last couple songs.
We're gonna get to that.
We're gonna get to that. But yeah, the fans need to shut the fuck up.
Now,
Academics, I can accept because I wanted to talk
Academics
about that
has
as well. Academics is basically what the radio stations were doing years ago.
I think Academics gives an honest review.
I love seeing him going on when he was on stream and what was it? Family Matters drop and then Meet the Grahams drop. That was hilarious.
Everyone, I saw Kai saying that too.
That was hilarious.
People went crazy. But that's why I think this is special.
I love this so much. I love it so much.
It's happening in real. When is the last time something has happened in real time? It's like, oh shit! Like everyone's just like there, and it's like. So shout out to both of them. Shout out to Kendrick especially also because people said Kendrick was maybe not going to say anything or he's taking too long. Even as a Kendrick hater, I have to give him the props. He's showing up.
Look,
he's doing it. But again, that has a lot to do. What I want to make clear is that these dudes really don't fucking like each other.
They don't like each other.
Really don't.
No, what I love about this, as much as we disagree about the songs, I love that they're making songs in their own styles. It's not like
that's the best part. Yeah,
all these songs that we played of Kendrick just now are very Kendrick-like songs. Even the Tupac and Snoop Dogg thing is a very Drake-like song. Family Matters is I love that they're doing their own shit, and it seems like for this beef, like you say, they really hate each other. They're upping their artistry a little bit. Like you don't like this song, but you can admit to that this is some of the most Kendrick-like song that he has made in a while.
I don't like it,
and that's fine.
I don't like it, but
you're noticing that this is not light work he's putting the time in this Kendrick ass song. Can you admit to that at least?
The next one, yes, not this one.
Yeah,
this one I thought this is the worst one in this whole beef. This 616 in LA I thought was horrible.
I'm not disagreeing with you on that.
Absolutely horrible.
In
the next one after that is all right, and then the next one that he just dropped, that one's also again very good.
But he's doing the most Kendrick ass songs that he can do, and Drake is doing the most Drake ass songs that he can do, and they're going to the max of their abilities. They really, really don't like each other. Like this is real hate. So 616 in LA, and then it was...
And then the real smoke, the real fire drops. The real heat. Let's go.
Is that...
It's Drake. What do you mean?
It's Drake. No, what's Drake then?
Yeah.
He dropped Family Matters?
Yup. Oh, the video.
Wait, I feel like there was something in between 16 and
it was
LA.
this one.
Oh no, he did Euphoria, 616,
and then this one,
Family Matters, and then
and then the other one.
You shouldn't start by saying.
I love everything about the song. I love the video. This is the video, so people don't. Yeah.
I'm not showing the video on the podcast now, but yeah. You know what I'm pissed about? No,
he spoke this.
No. Hold on. I'm pissed. No, I'm pissed. I'm pissed that he's doing this now.
Why now?
I wanted him to do this before. I wanted this. I wanted this kind of song from Drake before.
No, we're not gonna do that.
No.
Here's my issue with you.
Why now? Why now?
Let me talk to you, Kendrick.
Why now?
I'm tired of you. You see what you Kendrick fans here. You want to make these It's like
I want to
if Kendrick does something, it's like, oh, well, it's always great. You get me? But when Drake does it, but he should have done it this way. But he should have done it that way. But he should have done it this way. He did it. He's been doing this. He's been making music like this.
No.
Oh, you are kidding me. Okay.
He didn't have this feeling.
Oh, what did your dude wasn't around?
No.
Your dude wasn't around for 10
I'm not
years.
disagreeing.
Where did he go?
I'm not disagreeing. This dude was gone. I'm happy that Drake is hateful enough that he hates Drake enough to come back. We have not heard this much of Kendrick in forever.
That's how much he hates him.
And I love that. I also love that he hates Kendrick enough to be dropping shit like this. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that this is bad. I'm saying this is amazing. I want Drake to rap like this every day. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like he does.
I don't think he does. Let's get back into it.
This was a great diss. You Kendrick fans who can't appreciate this, you are haters.
No. If you're not a rap fan, you're a hater.
Smoked it with this. This is hard.
I was really trying to keep it PG. If you had a set, they give your ass a DP. You civilian gang in real life, you PC. You know who really bang a set, my nigga.
And this is also a good song.
You know
I've been playing this.
Bang a set, my nigga Chuck.
This shit is good.
You know who even bang a set out there is CB. And nigga Cole losing sleep on this, it ain't me. You better have some paper.
Cole gonna keep that space. You shouldn't have apologized. You shouldn't have apologized, nigga.
No.
You should have.
The Cole slander is hilarious.
Because he said something about Cole too.
Yeah.
Kendrick said something about Cole too. I forget what it was.
Something like,
it wasn't positive. It wasn't positive.
you bowed out.
Yeah, that's what you get.
And
pick a side.
And I actually think that Cole did the best thing he can do.
Yeah. Right.
If he would be participating in this, he would be killed. He would be.
I don't think so.
He would be drive-by shot.
I don't think so.
He should have been quiet.
Rapping wise, not. He's a better rapper than both.
No,
of them.
but I don't think
he's a better rapper than both.
I don't
of them.
think he can make songs like these.
No, because he doesn't have it in him.
Yes, exactly. He cannot attack. He doesn't hate them. He doesn't hate them.
Anyway, stop talking about him. We're not on him right now. Let's get to
Can't be rapping about no ratting that we can't read. I mean, it's true, a nigga slimy for my AP. Just like how Metro nigga slime for his main squeeze. Out here begging for attention, nigga, say please. Always rapping like you about to get the slaves free.
Stop there.
So I love that bar.
Okay.
I love that bar.
No, let's.
But I'm not angry at the bar. I love that bar, but I'm not angry at that bar.
Wait. So
I don't like. There's.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
So always rapping like you about to get the slave freed. You just acting like an activist make believe. So this is a bar that those lines to me really capture the two sides in this beef.
Yes.
Because when I go online,
and this gets to what we were talking about before, I think as well.
Right. So when I go online, there's a lot of people, mostly Kendrick fans, who don't like this bar, and they feel they say, okay, well, Drake should have dissed himself with this, because why would you critique him for that? To all you Kendrick fans out there who don't get it, the point is
he's from Toronto.
No, the point is this other dude is fake. That's what he's saying. He's not saying that rapping about black empowerment is bad. He's saying that's not what you pretend to do that. And that's not what you actually do. And that is true. That is 100% what it is. It's all an act. You acting like an activist is make believe. And that is a stance that a lot of people, such as myself, have held about Kendrick for a long time.
And I'm not angry at that.
So this is where you get this split.
Yeah.
If you really believe Kendrick is this black empowerment rapper, then this sounds ridiculous to you. If you believe he's not and that he uses it as a tool to get himself Grammy Awards and Pulitzer Prizes, which is what I believe, then this makes a lot of sense. And what I like about this
honestly,
is that
I'm not angry at that angle.
Both of them made diss tracks very much in line with their own fan base and with the other parties, I don't know, haters, let's put it like that.
Yeah.
Right? Drake here is speaking to a sentiment that a lot of people that are critical of Kendrick have had for a long time.
Yeah.
That's why it hits so hard with certain people, such as myself, because I said this on this podcast like 7 years ago.
Yeah, you did.
I said the same thing.
You did.
He talks all the shit. Well, what does he really do? And who really listens to this stuff that makes? So this is the same angle. So this here where you really get a split, and then he goes later into we get later to shit you're talking about, where we get into the line about his wife being mixed, and that's where we get into what you're talking about.
Yes, okay. Let's get to those bars first before we get into that.
We're doing the signs
because to me that connects to this.
It does. That's what it's right after this. Yeah, it does.
Let's get into that.
just acting like an activist. It's make believe. Don't even go back to your hood and plant no money trees. Say you hate the girls I fuck, but what you really mean? I've been with black and white and everything that's in between. You the black messiah, wifing up a mixed queen. And hit vanilla cream to help out with your self-esteem. On some Bobby shit.
Look.
To go after that and go, all right, look.
No, to me, we talked about this before we started recording. This is the essence of the beef. It's a culture war thing. It's a American black culture versus, in this case specifically, Canadian black culture, but actually international black culture.
I think it's a little bit more complex than that. I think it's
I'm saying it very bluntly there, but
I don't think it's American black culture. I think it's a certain subset.
It's rap culture.
It's a certain subset of American black culture. There's certain people in American black culture that align very much with Kendrick's rhetoric and mentality.
It is that. I don't know what to call that specific part. That's why I say American black culture. But
there's a lot of black people in America that don't. Agree with.
It's not even rap culture. It's a specific.
Because I remember, of all people, Suge Knight. Suge Knight is, you know who Suge Knight is. Suge Knight's in prison, but he does steal those commentary.
He keeps calling people.
Yeah. So he commented on this and he said that the Drake thing was dope, the Kendrick thing was dope, but he should stop. He made the point of stop acting like people that are mixed or light skin aren't really black because that's corny. Right? And that's a theme in this. We're talking about this only because it's a theme in this beef back and forth.
We normally don't
bring this up.
We don't want to talk about this.
Beef is about this.
Yeah.
But I think it's interesting that it's like the people who that like if you believe in that stuff, then the Kendrick bars hit a lot harder. The whole well you're Canadian, you're light skinned, you're mixed. If that means something to you, then that bars hit. If it doesn't, to me you're saying nothing. Yes. To me like okay, and he's still a black man. So what's your point? But that's how I feel.
But that's maybe.
Right? But there's plenty of people who don't.
Maybe from that angle we are not good to. Talk about this beef because we will never fully understand that part.
Not in America. You have it everywhere though. We have our own version of it.
Yeah, but them would not understand this version. This version is very specific to that group in America.
True. But anyway, here when he says the same thing. You're a black messiah mixing up a mixed...
Same thing as wife and a previous bars.
Yeah, but again, you're shitting on me for being light-skinned and from Canada and mixed and my wife. But your wife is mixed.
Yes.
So, so the Kendrick fans, they just completely... They didn't even listen to what he said.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And it's hilarious because these are the people who will go and pull up Bible verses to try and break a Kendrick verse down.
You know what?
But when Drake raps, then all of a sudden, what did you say?
You know what I think happened here? This is just a suggestion, an idea. Kendrick knew this was coming. He didn't.
They both knew from each other that shit was
coming. But Kendrick knew this was coming, and he didn't. He probably did not like these bars because it hits maybe a little bit too close to home. I agree with everything you said there. I'm more of a Kendrick fan, but I agree with everything you said there. I think he heard this and didn't like it, and that's why he dropped Meet the Grahams in like 10 to 15 or 30 minutes after to cut this off at the stem. Because
but it didn't work.
I don't know.
Yeah, it didn't work. This is playing. Is this playing? Yes.
No, I don't know.
Oh, you are delusional.
The way this beef goes, I think people aren't.
People are playing this already.
I think people are not even playing Euphoria anymore. I think people are not playing Push-Ups anymore.
No, people are still listening to the one. People are still playing Like That.
That is the only one that I know for sure people are playing. That shit is still number one.
Because it's Future.
Yeah. I think everything that is not recent, maybe because it's the most recent Drake song, they will give this some play. But
this is playing. Well, people are listening.
I don't know. I think people are going to the last one, not like us, and they're skipping everything before. Maybe they will listen. No. They will compare not like us to this.
Listen to the ones that are the best songs, and this is one of the better songs in this beef.
I agree. I do not know if this gets the same play as the latest song in the beef.
That one is also a good song. So maybe.
No, I mean the same attention as the latest song. Like people are
for now. I mean,
people are now focusing on the latest song.
Yeah, for now. But I mean, in general.
Yeah, in general, they might come back to this. So maybe these bars right now go over people's head, but when they come back, they will listen to it and give it more time.
What I'm saying again, that's why I don't want to say American black culture because I saw plenty people, black American people, make the same point that I just made, where they said, "Yo," and there's a lot of American black people that agree with what I said of the whole Kendrick thing. Yo, we don't really. Dude, I don't want to go.
I agree.
There's a longer conversation we can have about Kendrick.
We can,
but
I
there's
do
a lot of people
feel.
who feel the same way. Whereas, okay, you talk all this shit, but you're not really doing that. And that's what Drake
I do
that's
feel
what
like
Drake's
this
saying.
battle, the Kendrick and Drake battle, is a Kendrick us versus the world which Drake represents. It's a
Who's us?
hip hop inner circle.
I completely agree.
The reason why all these people are bunching up, it feels like a us versus
Which people? The other artists or the fans?
the artists. I'm not talking. The fans are.
That's some other shit. That has
The
nothing
fans
to
are
do
separate.
That has nothing to do with culture. The other artists, that has nothing to do with culture. That's some personal rich people petty shit. That's
I'm not
beefing with Metro Boomin has nothing to do with culture. Future has
I
nothing to do
agree,
with culture.
but it's still a us versus the world kind of mentality. I think we want us, our thing, to stay our thing. You are doing some shit with our thing.
That's not yours.
That's how they feel.
Y'all suck.
No, that's how they feel. I'm not saying that it is like that, but my idea is that is how they feel. They feel you, Drake.
Yeah, but they've always felt that way.
Yes, and now they're
But it's
saying
based on
it.
him being
They're
Canadian and light skinned.
yes, but that's
Which
what I'm
I think
saying.
is nonsense.
That's what I'm saying.
Which
That's
I
what I'm
think is
saying.
nonsense.
Because it
And
doesn't.
but Kendrick's doing a great job by leading into
It
that
kind of doesn't
sentiment.
matter that he's Canadian. If he was from the UK, they would say the same thing. If he was from Africa or South America, they would say the same thing. The fact that he's not them, he's not part of that in group, is what bothers them. He's been there too long for their taste.
Yeah, but there's people who feel that. But again, I want to keep reiterating. There's a lot of black
Yes,
people in
no,
America
no,
that don't feel that. I would say the majority, actually.
You agree? I agree.
I would say
I agree.
that group is a smaller group.
I was wrong with saying American. It's them, that group. There's a group.
There's a
there.
certain sentiment.
Yeah. Get back into the shit because this song is good. I just want to play for a little.
We need to get to the part where the beat switches because I have beef with you there. We're gonna talk about that.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't like. That's what I don't like.
That's the best part of it. That's the best part. I'm gonna tell you why.
When he starts going at other people.
Yes. I'm gonna get to you in a minute. Hold on.
Dirty all your life, you tryna make peace. I heard that one of them little kids might be day free. Don't make it day free.
I don't want to get into this kind of stuff. This is all.
Wait, you skip ahead to the.
No,
making plenty fucking sense to me.
I mean, your baby is not your baby. That kind of shit. Like yeah.
No. I'm not interested in that either.
Yeah, no.
They both said a bunch of shit. Where
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, dude.
Even the daughter one that is gonna come up in the next. I don't want to. I don't care. No.
We're not that kind of free. I'm
Do your
talking
thing.
about my nigga Dave. Yo man, a Lil K. We call that shit a mini Drake.
This is just petty
He
shit.
always said I overlook him. I was still straight. These bars go over Kenny head no matter what I say.
This is funny,
I
though.
know you like to keep it short, so let me paraphrase.
The short bars are funny.
When Abel hit us with the serenade, niggas say,
This is the best part. I don't get how you don't appreciate this part. This is the best part.
Drop a 50 bag for the mob in a spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought.
This is a great song.
This hook is fire. Still.
Trying to keep it.
This part is the part.
This should have been a separate song.
No, it should not have
Should.
been. You a hater.
Separate
This
song.
part is fire.
I don't need this.
Yes, well, I do. You did it for me.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
You did it for me.
Enjoy it.
Hey.
Shooters doing TikToks, nigga really
Eddie,
shooting your
this is the
gang.
best part.
It's fire. No, it's fire.
This is the best part. Now,
Talking falsetto, saving for a
no.
hip-hop.
Let me tell you what my issue is with you. Again, with you Kendrick fans, right? You always want to move the goalposts.
I don't want to move
Y'all
any
want to
goalposts.
move the goalposts
I
when
don't-
it
I'm not
doesn't
moving
serve you.
anything.
Why should he not go with other people? Go ahead.
I want him to focus.
No.
That's me.
Why?
I want this to be. I don't want Rick Ross to chime. I don't want Metro to chime in.
But they are
Fuck
chiming
Metro
in.
right
But they
now.
are
Fuck
chiming- but
Ross.
It started with them. It started with
Yeah,
them.
but fuck them.
No, not fuck them. Because your dude is on a song saying, well, I'm what the culture feeling and we're doing this and I'm the face of these people who are coming
I don't like
after
that
you."
either.
No, fuck all
I don't like that
you
either.
Can't go say, oh, well, I have 30 dudes behind me. We all jumped you. And then when the other dudes scatter away for just a second and now I'm fighting you one-on-one.
No,
say, oh, well, we're
listen.
fighting one-on-one. No, this is not
Hold
a
up.
one-on-one.
Hold up.
This is a 30v1. And he has to remind people of
And
that.
Kendrick
He
told
has
him.
to remind people of that.
Kendrick told him
that. No,
if
he
this is
didn't.
not a 20v1, this is a 1v20 because you're ghostwriters. He already said,
Oh, get the
fuck
fuck
them
out.
others. No.
No,
I'm
he didn't say
saying,
that's bullshit.
I'm saying these motherfuckers need to focus on each other. Fuck everybody else.
That's bullshit. Kendrick is only doing. Let's really get to it.
Okay.
Kendrick wouldn't have done that shit if it wasn't for Future. Future and
100%.
Metro Boomin gave him the gas to even
100%.
do that shit.
100%.
It wouldn't have been a number one song.
And I love
it wouldn't
that.
have gone anywhere.
I love that.
Future, and that he addresses that here, where he says, "Hey,
Abel gave you the
no Pluto." When he talks about Future, and he says,
Oh, yeah.
"Well, the Pluto shit made me sick to my stomach. You had these dudes had a plan, and you let them rope you into it." If Future and Metro Boomin are the secret sauce in this,
I
whole
don't
thing.
mind. I don't mind. I love that. Love that. Instigators.
So now you can't.
I want
now
them
you
to be
can't-
instigators.
not facilitators.
Even that.
Facilitators.
It doesn't matter.
So then you can't tell me, oh, well, I
Facilitate
can't
me
diss
with some
other
beats.
people.
Give me that
But you
beat.
can't tell me I can't diss other people.
No. I want you to focus. I
He
want
is the
Kendrick
main
to focus. I want Kendrick to focus.
Oh.
I want Kendrick to focus. I want him to focus. Fuck everybody else. ASAP.
That's not how it works.
Fuck that ASAP
See, but
bar.
that's the issue that I
Don't
have.
tell me
No,
that
no,
ASAP
but
dress
that's
is
the
nice,
issue-
but he
that's the
should focus
issue-
on the
that's the
family.
issue- That's the issue with people like you. You're looking at this like, oh, but it has to be this. No.
I want a
This is-
1v1.
No. There's no rules. You're getting stomped. There's no rules. You're
agree.
getting stomped.
I understand.
I'm bringing a knife. Like,
I
there's no
understand.
rules. Like, there's
I understand.
Oh, well,
No,
you have to
hold
do
up.
this way and do this.
I'm
do
saying
whatever you need to do.
I'm saying I understand. This is no hold bars. This is beef. Everything is allowed. I personally want a 1v1. That doesn't mean that it's gonna be.
It's not gonna be.
It's not gonna be, and I accept that. I'm just saying I do not like from both of them the focus on other shit. Don't mention that there are people behind you. Don't talk to fucking Future or Metro. Get your ass out of here and go make some beats for somebody else.
And that gets into the last one that he drops.
Not like us.
Where he mentions all the people. So again,
I don't like that.
Let the record show.
I don't like that.
That Kendrick is acting tough because he has 10 dudes behind him. Drake is alone. That's the narrative. And Drake does a smart job. See, again, both of them know what their people want to hear. You're never going to convince a Kendrick fan that is a Kendrick fan. It doesn't matter what Drake does or says. They will never change their mind. A Drake fan that's a Drake fan, it don't matter what Kendrick do. We're never going to change our mind. So they're both doing a great job.
You say.
Me, yeah. Drake is Drake. He can lose this. If he loses, I'll admit that he loses.
There's no losing.
But even if he loses, like with Pusha T, he lost. I'm willing to admit that he lost. I still listen to his music. I'm still a fan of him. I still think that everything he's done for hip hop is much greater than almost what anybody else has done, unless you're talking about like a Jay-Z or a Kanye West.
No.
So
anybody who disagrees is wrong.
So then there's a lot of people who disagree.
Yeah, but they are wrong.
Then you have to, as an artist, you have to understand, okay, I always have to speak to my base. And his base, we still see it the same way. There's 10 dudes coming for one dude, and he has to carry that by himself. So this was my favorite part of the whole song. This is my favorite part of the whole song.
I like the parts.
I think the bars he gives for
the short bars were hilarious.
The bars he gives the Weeknd are great. You know, punk ass little sissy from the north side. Rocky. You do the math on who I was hitting. Then I thought he absolutely smart.
I find it hilarious. It's great bars. I personally want more of the first part.
You don't even be at home. You a souvenir out the gift shop. He went crazy. I don't know how you can't love this. This is the highlight of this beef.
And I'm telling you, I love this. I just prefer him to focus on the first. I want more of the first. This second part is amazing. It's a great beat, great bars. The flow is amazing. It's just up and like ultimate level Drake. I love that. I just want more of the first part. I just want more of the first part where he just personally attack. He shows how much he hates this one nigga.
We're gonna get into it because there's info out there that says that he's not done.
Neither of them are done. I hope they're not done.
No, I think
no. I hope this goes on the whole summer. I'm here for it. I right now I want a week or two of a break. Like let us listen to these songs for a while. That's one thing in everything music right now. We don't get time to digest these things. Let me sit with these 10 songs at this point, or something. Let me sit with them. I want to make a EP in my iTunes from beginning to end where I can just cycle them. I just want to listen to that for like a week or two and then drop another one. Let me dissect every bar. Like we have listened to it many times, but I'm sure I've missed some stuff. I just want to listen to these shits, listen to these beats by themselves, listen to the lyrics, read the lyrics, whatever study I need to do. I want to do that. And then in 2-3 weeks, give me a new section of these beats with these beat songs with like 10 more or something. Whatever. Don't stop this, but give us some time, please. I want to listen to this shit. But yeah, after this, or you want to still listen to the? Is there some more?
No.
After this is
We get the one that y'all like so much. No,
Me the Gray.
Meet the Grams. Supposedly, they're saying this picture is from Dennis
suitcase.
Graham's suitcase. Yeah.
I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to
You started
be a
the song
man.
with
Your
Derek
dad is not
Donis.
responsive.
I thought this was
I look
trash.
at him and wish your grandpa would
I did.
wore a
I thought
condom.
this was absolutely
I'm sorry
trash.
that you gotta grow
I don't really
up
get.
and
This is
stand
again
behind
more
the
what I
life
thought
it's
he
hard.
would
I
do.
know the challenge is always
I'm
gonna
just like-
lead us home. Sometimes
I
our
thought
parents
he would
make
be into
mistakes that affect us until we grown. Hey,
horrible.
you're a good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor. Since your daddy don't teach you shit, never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. Never fall in the escort business, that's bad religion. Please remember, you could be a bitch even if you got bitches. Never code switch, whether right or wrong. You're a black man, even if it don't benefit your goals. Do some push-ups, get some discipline. Don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what Ozempic did. Don't pay to play with them Brazilians. Get a gym membership. Understand, no throwing rocks and hiding hands, that's law. Don't be ashamed about who you with, that's how he treat your moms. Don't have a kid to hide again, be sure. 5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are.
I'm super curious. Why do you not like this?
The first one was a horrible song, and that matters a lot to me in beef. This I'm not gonna listen. Where am I gonna play this?
Oh, you care about that. Where are you going to play this outside of beef?
I want good music still. I don't think this is very good music.
I just want beef song. I want songs targeted.
Yeah, but you also want good music, right? You said that.
Yeah, but I think
Is this good music?
I think as a song, as a structure, as an idea, yes. It's not something I would play in a club or in my car. Or
Anywhere. Anywhere.
Yeah, I would listen to this at home only.
I would listen to it anywhere.
But that's for you, the bar. Like you want.
It's a big part of it. I mean, what's the point of a diss track if I'm never going to listen to it, right? Like I get because that's the other part of it.
But
here he just went. See what he did with Euphoria and what he did with the one after this. Those two, right? Euphoria and then not like us. Is one, he made very good songs.
Yeah.
But two, also he went for. And you could say that he's playing a very good strategy, that he's doing certain diss track that even people like me would like, and then he's doing certain diss track that people like you would like.
He's doing half-half.
He's good. So I'm seeing that.
As a strategy, I
that's a good strategy. But this half of it, this is for the Kendrick fans, right? Kendrick fans care about this. They care about this type of beat. They care about this type of rapping where it's all super. I'm gonna talk to his son and then to his father and then to his mother and it's from different perspectives and blah blah blah. It's like it's boring, dude. And then the whole angle here with the whole they're sex offenders and pedophiles. Like, all right, dude, we'll see.
To me, this is the song on the album.
I think it's bullshit.
Like every album has a couple of these songs where you just have the songs that are good as a album song, but you will not play them anywhere else. Like in sequence of the album, like from Family Matter to Me the Grams, I think this is perfect. Like that line I think that's great. As a song to be played outside by itself, no. But
also let's assess it as a diss track. I didn't think it was very because again
as a diss track, I think like the whole angle, the whole revealing the daughter shit, like leave that alone.
There's no daughter. There is no daughter. But all right.
We can. This is what I also don't like about Drake fans. Y'all made up a conspiracy. Yeah, there's no daughter. We don't know.
He said that there isn't. He said if I have a daughter, anyone's going to show me who my daughter is, I'll quit rapping and I'll come work for you.
He did the same thing with...
No, he didn't. That's a lie.
He did something similar.
No, he didn't. That's a lie. See, that's my problem with you people. That's a lie. That's not true.
No, I don't care if it is true or not.
No, he didn't do the same thing is what I'm saying. You say he did the same thing. No, he didn't.
He did something. What did he do? When Pusha did that shit, he also went like, I don't have a son, blah, blah.
No, that's not true.
And then he came
That's not
after.
true. That's not fucking true. See what I mean? That's not true. He didn't say that.
What did
he
do?
had never talked about the child, and then he exposed that he had a child, and then he came forward. He didn't say, I don't have a child. This time he explicitly said, I don't have a daughter. He didn't say explicitly, I don't have a son. That shit is bullshit. You don't show your kids either.
And that's his choice. It's fine.
No, why is it fine when he does it? It's hypocrisy.
But he has mentioned. People know that he has a kid. He tells people he has a kid. He just doesn't show.
Drake also tells people that he has a kid. We see more of Drake's kid than his kid. So what are you talking about?
That's not. It's not about.
You
seeing
honestly
the kid.
think logically.
It's not.
You
seeing,
think that if he had a daughter, he would go through the trouble of hiding and know what happened last time? You guys are hilarious, dude. It's just you guys reach. You guys want to leave. It's stupid.
For me, that is the least important part of the thing.
You fucked up. There was an informant. You got wrong information. You went and ran with some shit that isn't true. You have no evidence of.
Yeah, but that's fine.
You're just talking
that
a bunch
happens
of bullshit.
in beef. That is fine.
No. That's my issue with this. It's not a good diss track. It's just that this is to me. No, it's not.
No.
He sounds unhinged,
Go.
unhinged and unfocused. He just sounds angry because that Family Matter shit came out, or he heard it already and then he dropped this. Or he I think this was recorded after he heard it. He probably heard it already, and then he made this.
Yeah, it sounded like wait. It sounded like the first couple parts, the three, the son, mother, and daughter and father parts were already recorded, and the stuff against Drake himself, the Dear Aubrey at the end, that might be that he might have written that last.
The whole thing sounds unhinged and unfocused. It sounds frustrated. Now you're just slinging salaciousness. This is all salacious last sound.
Everything about this, the whole beef sounds frustrating.
No. But
everything is frustrating.
No.
Since Kendrick started, I hate you. Everything is frustrating.
But at least there's a difference. Hold on. Let me see what I'm saying.
Go.
You can make a good song and still make a creative attempt at. You can come at someone from a creative perspective. He's supposed to be the rapidy rapper. What the fuck did he do on here? He just said a bunch of shit. He didn't even rap. He just said a bunch of salacious, angry shit. Oh, you should die, and oh, you're a pedophile, and there's people.
The next song he does the same
bunch
thing.
Of rants. No, it's not true. That's not true.
The next song he also goes, "You're a pedophile." You're surrounded by pedophiles and all that shit.
You're trying not to hear what I'm saying. It's it's how you do it.
And
there's a difference between using metaphors
and
lyricism and creativity to come at someone than just listing a bunch of salacious shit. It's weak. It's cheap. This one was. But again, people liked it. People, oh wow, he said Dear Adonis. Okay, dude, who gives a fuck? I don't get it.
For me, like you said, he does a couple for the Kendrick fans.
Yeah,
and a
but
couple
this one was
for
garbage.
That's
trash.
your opinion. That's fine.
Trash.
Hey, I don't think it was trash, but we disagree on that.
You're never gonna listen to this. You're just doing this you're never gonna play that song in your entire life. I'm telling you right now.
I'm gonna play everything in sequence. I'm never gonna play it by itself, but sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure. It's fine. I'm not gonna play Taylor Made's Freestyle by myself by itself.
Oh, that's hilarious.
No,
that's a lot of people will. I will.
And that's fine. You will. I will not.
A lot of people.
You will.
You're lying to yourself.
You will. I will not.
You're lying to yourself. Yes, you will.
You will, but that's fine. That's fine. I have no problem with that. You do you. You do you.
This one was good.
The last one. This
is the best one he's dropped.
This whole sequence of songs, Family Matters, Me the Grams, and Not Like Us. I hate the sequence. I woke up. I was in bed. I woke up. I saw Family Matters drop. I thought, oh, that's cool. Let me listen to the song. Of course, we're hours behind. So as soon as I was about to listen to that song, Meet the Grams dropped.
Mm-hmm.
I did not have time. I did not process the song properly enough. I cut it off halfway through because I was looking on Twitter. I thought, oh, what are people saying? And I see that. I listened to that song quickly. I did not take too much time to get it. And then I do this one. Then I had the event that I was doing. I thought, oh, okay, that we're cool for after the event on the bike ride home. I can listen to this. I can process it a little bit more. I open up my phone. Fucking another song drop. I don't like that. I like it, but I don't like that.
They're going hard.
I need time. Like I said before.
I think that's going to be interesting too to see in time when people have had more time to process all of these songs, how people feel then.
Yes,
because this is all first reaction stuff.
First reactions, everything sounds salacious. Everything sounds interesting, but in a month, how will all these songs sound? Will I hate Euphoria? Right now, I don't think so, but maybe after a couple listens, I'll think, this was actually kind of weak. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it is. Push-Ups was maybe the better song of whatever was released. I don't know, but I don't have the time to get through this now. I like Beef before was interesting because they got a DJ to bring it out on the mixtapes and everything. It took some time to release. It took some time to travel. So if a song was actually good, this song was actually good, it went to radio station and it got some play and it took some time. It took a week or 2 or 3 for it to bubble up and for people to get traction with it. This is quick. They'd be waking up and releasing whatever. Yeah, I like it. but it's also like intense.
I think Drake's playing a smart game though. He's letting Kendrick see. I'm sorry, Kendrick. Euphoria is good.
You such a Drake.
Euphoria is good. Right? Hold on.
You're
No,
such
you
a
don't know what I'm
Drake.
gonna say. You don't know what I'm gonna say. Euphoria is good. Not Like Us is good, but the strategy also is good. But he seems especially Meet the Grams and 16 in LA, and even the other ones a little bit. They sound unhinged. They sound uncontrolled, and the strategy also seems unhinged. Because I don't believe you have much more than this. I think you're emptying your clip now, and Drake is just sitting back and letting you empty this whole clip, and then when you're done, yeah, your volume, your record, your track record for volume is not good, buddy.
That's true.
His is.
That's true.
So I don't know.
No.
If I'm Kendrick, I would have given it a couple more days.
That's true.
It seems it's a bit like
If you look at his track record, this is not the best move for him.
it's a bit unhinged to go, respond again. And then it's like, whoa. Like, but hey, maybe he's thinking, fuck, I have 10 songs. I think he says that somewhere. He actually says something like that.
No.
So maybe.
He said
I think in this one we're going to play, he says something like that. So maybe I'm wrong.
It's been said before that both of them have had songs in the tuck for years. They have had verses and bars and stuff ready. So I think his strategy is to flood. Basically get the internet on his side. Because I think all this is a play.
That's okay. But I don't think it's effective in the long run. It's kind of what Joe Budden did when he was beefing with Drake. Joe Budden's not Kendrick Lamar, but
at some point he got
he dropped a whole Drake this mixtape almost. I think it was like a whole bunch of songs. Didn't work. Drake goes back to his tried and true where he just sort of, and then on his hit songs and stuff, he's just doing jabs at you.
If Drake drops a Hotline Bling or 0 to 100 kind of song where with some disses in it, like if he drops a hit to get at him, then all that barring him to death is was for nothing. Like if Like That gets dethroned by Drake's song, it might be over for Kendrick in this beef, at least.
Let's play the last one.
Last one in the sequence. Hold on. This cover is hilarious.
Yeah, I know what the cover is.
The cover is hilarious. The cover is Drake's house. The MC, I think is called.
The Embassy.
Yeah. With the sex offender.
So apparently in the sex offender registry, when you look on the map, it shows you how many people are there that are on the sex offender registry, and that's what that represents.
Yeah, those are those little dots. That's hilarious. I just find it hilarious. These niggas are annoying.
Golden one, no parts of it. This one is very good.
But here he try to make a more generally accepted.
Yeah, but for what he's saying is more interesting. He's making actual. It's not all that lyrical miracle. Look at me, rappity rap, blah 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 shit. He's just actually like dissing him.
Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs.
This is
and
the whole
party at
angle
the
now.
party playing with his nose now. And Barker got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck him up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
That's the best line of everything he's done so far. That was very good. That was very good.
That little sequence there.
Yeah, trying to strike a chord is part. That was very even. Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Now let's see.
I expected these kind of bars actually from the start. Like the suggestion for a long time has been this. I thought this was gonna be. I do not know how I feel about this one. I feel like Kendrick has maybe given too much, and maybe if it's true that Drake doesn't have a daughter, maybe this is like him covering up for that or something. Like it feels last ditch effort ish. Don't you think?
I think he had something phenomenal going on with Euphoria, and I think he should have taken a little bit more time. It
really
feels
agree.
unhinged now, but it's working. It's working but it's working in the short term because he's the one coming and doing. People go, oh shit.
I need him to stop.
But
I need him to stop. Yeah.
If this, I hope now because now you're gonna have to keep that up. That's the problem. You've given yourself the space now. Now if you slow down again and Drake comes,
no, but it's fine if he slows down and Drake drops 1 or 2, that's fine. After that, you cannot let Drake drop 3.
I don't know if he got after that, but all right, we'll see.
Yeah, but that's the thing. This to me, like, I'm more of a Kendrick fan, but this to me sounds like this is my last one in a while. Don't you think so? Like this feels like I got this, and now I need to go into the chamber and figure something out.
To me, it sounds like he's empty the clip. To me, it sounds like we're all speculating. We don't know.
No,
he might have another 20
don't.
songs. We don't know.
But it sounds
empty.
If he has 20 songs,
clip.
I don't want him to release something for the next 2 weeks.
Because it also will get stale.
No.
It'll get, okay, dude, we get it. It's like, that's almost what is the bars. I thought he should have not dropped. If I was him, I would have not dropped Meet the Grams. I would have just dropped this.
He needed to respond.
Respond with this. Drop this one instead of, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think I think he wanted to say some things on Meet the Grams that he could not do on this, I think. I don't know why, but
that whole perspective, I'm going to speak to your different family member shit. It's just such a Kendrick thing. It's
this one?
Boring.
You said it yourself. Kendrick does songs for Kendrick's
that
fans.
Are boring.
Like Drake does also songs for Drake fans.
That are lit.
Whatever you want, bro. Fucking Drake. Whatever you want.
Shit is lit. No, but good. Good. This is a good one. This is a very strong one. Good bars in there. It's popping.
Hey, one thing I want to make clear. This last couple minutes, we have sounded like we're tired of I'm not tired of this shit.
No.
I want more. I want more.
I think
I just want time to live with these songs.
No, but I think
I'm
what I'm interested in more so is the bigger conversation. I saw somebody also post something. I don't think I can find it, but I think someone said that there's something there's something interesting about watching two black men tear each other down and the whole world sort of cheer it on.
Yes.
I think that's a little bit deep, but I get it. But what I think the bigger conversation is the music industry as a business.
Yeah.
Because we still, and that what Kendrick was sort of tying into that a little bit of like, oh well, people are behind me, and so what exactly is your problem, right? Like you don't, because again, the problem is that if he's not successful, nobody talks about him. The problem is that he's successful at what he is doing. But then what's your solution to get rid of someone who makes music that a lot of people like, so that we can go do what? Listen to you, who doesn't drop in 10 years? Like, it doesn't really...
What is that? What is your angle? What is your end goal?
He says it just sort of doesn't...
Like, if Drake is gone, how does the world look
how does it improve just even hip hop?
Yes.
Just hip hop.
Yes. That's a very fair question. That's a fair question.
It's just a massive loss for especially all of them who wouldn't have certain songs if he didn't.
If Kendrick succeeds by whatever miracle to get Drake completely out of hip hop.
Nah, he's not.
No. But this is a hypothetical. How does this look like? To me, if that happens, if either of them quits completely, and more so if Drake quits completely, hip hop loses everything. Hip hop loses everything. Even if Kendrick gets out, hip hop loses everything. It is not the dominant culture, music culture anymore.
Well, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it dominant again, right? That's because it wasn't.
Is that the potential play here?
I don't believe in the conspiracy that they're working together, but I think this is.
I'm not thinking they work together. Maybe the labels, maybe the people around them they're realizing our time is up. I don't think
it's as what my theory has been, because there's also the Chris Brown and Quavo beef is also going on.
There's something going on, yeah.
Right? Meg Thee Stallion had been beefing with Nicki Minaj at the beginning of the year, where there was also diss tracks released.
People are stepping on each other's...
Meg is about to release another thing very soon, which might have jabs in it as well. My theory is this. I think that in the hip-hop economy, the money has been drying up. When the money starts to dry up, people start to get like the pain starts to come up to the front. That's how it always works. Like if you take a country, for example, when the economy starts doing poor, you get more crime, you get more radical movements, you get more problems. It's the same thing here. The economy is is slowing down, the money is drying up, and people are getting frustrated and angry. A lot of this shit, if Drake does a cease and desist or says I won't do that feature, fuck it, and you're balling anyways, you're like, okay, whatever. But if you really need this, because it's tough out there right now, and Drake now tells French, yo, I'm not going to do that track, now it hits different. Now it's more of a problem, and now Rick Ross as a distractor. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think that it's sort of...
I think you're right. I think you're...
That's the thing that sort of bubbles it up.
This feels like civil war. And this would, in a country that is in turmoil for these kind of things,
exactly.
It is like when your currency devalues,
exactly,
you always get into some kind of civil war like situation.
That's a perfect way when your currency devalues.
Yeah,
the hip hop currency has started to devalue.
Gone. Yeah.
Devalue. It's not gone, but it's dropped significantly. It's dropped significantly, and there's numbers. People Google it, look it up.
No, but
I think they said that
it's not
like
only,
that is the first number one song
in a while.
Hip hop song to be number one in like 4 years. It's like really long. So the shit's been drying up, and I think that brings old, because a lot of this is old frustration, and nothing new happened. That's the most important. Nothing happened. Nothing happened now.
The song Like That was not even that much of a...
No, but even like that, it's like...
It wasn't... There's been many songs, many verses like that Kendrick verse, that didn't do anything. You're right. The hip-hop currency has been devalued.
And people are frustrated.
Yes. They're making less money.
And then people get frustrated.
Like
people get more angry and more irritated.
This makes me think about the question that Budden and a couple other people mentioned a couple times. Why are all these artists always touring? Like everybody's touring so much more. And
there's something going on with
they just don't have the money. Touring is the only way to make money. Streaming is fucking them up in a certain way.
Streaming is definitely fucking them up.
Other genres, I personally feel K-pop is killing them.
K-pop is doing some damage for sure.
K-pop, like the way we have talked about Afrobeats and Latin
Afrobeats
music,
is also doing damage.
But K-pop is literally cutting
K-pop, Afrobeats,
more than Afrobeats.
The Latin hip hop shit too is
Latin
doing
hip hop,
damage.
yes, but I think K-pop is really fucking with them because K-pop is structured in a way to make money. Hip hop is so loose, so culture based that it cannot compete with something so corporate.
K-pop is cool. We have to do a breakdown on that one day. Yeah, but K-pop is cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to go too crazy because them men are mad. The K-pop fans, they're nuts. So let's not. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with them.
I was about to shit on that.
But no,
if we have a Patreon at some point, we
that's what we're doing there. Yeah. No, but the business. Yeah. That's what I think the
currency is gone.
Is this
the currency is devalued? Yeah.
The business is down. And then people get more. If everyone's eating, then it's sure, whatever.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll do whatever.
Do what you want.
But when and I don't want to. People are gonna say I'm a hater, but I don't think Kendrick Lamar liked the numbers on that last album that he did.
No, not at all.
The numbers on the last album weren't good.
No, it was 300K or something.
So now I'm already. I'm irritated.
Yeah.
And now you have the fucking nerve, right, to call me first to do that first person shooter thing.
And I read that
he was supposed to be on the song.
I read it. He did a verse, and it was a control like verse again. And they said, "Nah, we're not going to do that."
Oh, he did a verse.
That's what people on Twitter are saying. But Twitter is a dangerous place to get your information from.
I mean, well, we know that there was a conversation. He was supposed to. That one is confirmed because he says it. You know, he says it in Euphoria where he makes the point where he says, "Oh, you don't want to work with me no more." Okay, like
why are you calling me still?
Yeah. He reached out to him to do first person shooter, which would have been massive, right? Which explains J. Cole's verse a lot more. The whole big three thing. Now that makes way more sense because they were all three supposed to be.
I think they were all three on that song, and either Drake or Kendrick got angry with each other. And I think Kendrick did try to do a control like verse, calling everybody out. maybe even including J. Cole and Drake on that song. And they said, or Drake said, all right, we're not doing that. And that started something in here.
And that then also explains why if J. Cole's doing that and then he has to change the verse a little bit, and then now he says the Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake.
Yeah.
Because Kendrick isn't here. Otherwise I would have done a different, like it explains. But that's how that, if I'm already irritated and now you get me to do this shit and I don't fucking like you and then you do this shit and it doesn't work out. You give me you cut the shit off and then now your shit goes number one. It's like, fuck you, dude. Like, it's like, so then you get angry and then he comes out with like that. And then Drake is also irritated. I think everyone's irritated. I think everyone's agitated. Right?
I think what you're saying. I think
everyone's agitated.
The fact they are losing money.
Everyone's the money's low.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bigger conversation about this that I've seen going on that in the entertainment industry, there's a lot of breakdowns I've been seeing that a lot of actors and influencers, even the Kardashians, there's some hints. There's some people, look it up yourself, but there's some people doing the science online about there's signs that a lot of people are losing money. And they're like the stories about people selling homes, selling stuff.
Yeah.
Cash grabby things that a lot of these actors are doing nowadays to try and make money. Like the money seems to be drying up in entertainment land.
Sales, all the
catalog sales, the house sales, people selling their homes. Not just rap now, not just music.
Shows being canceled.
Yeah, not just music. Not just we're talking actor Hollywood. There's people who've been doing the science on like it's going tough over there, and that.
This brings me into a bigger conversation entirely. There's a kind of very bluntly said, the influencer is dying.
Oh, a certain type of influencers dying.
No, I think influencers are dying.
I
think influencers are being devalued, and I think this is part of it.
I think traditional influencers are being devalued.
I think certain new influencers are also being devalued. I think. Let me say it differently. They're being devalued is the right word. There are more influencers getting paid less.
Yeah, it's oversaturated.
It's oversaturation, and people are trusting them less because there are more of them.
But that's the influencer game, right? Where you just influence.
I think that all these artists don't understand that they are actually part of the influencer game.
They are, but that's not as much of your problem if you can still make movies that do box office hits, but you can't.
You can't.
That's the issue.
You can't.
Right? You can't do that. You can't also do...
Because music and movies and TV shows have moved away from artistry to influencership. People become artists or music artists or TV or movie stars based off influencer status.
That plays a big role.
They don't, the art is gone. That makes them make less good product. That makes them get paid less. That makes them have to sell less. That makes the people that were able to get the money be devalued more less.
Yeah, I think the economics of it also.
Everything is sliding down.
I think the economics of it also because you don't. The business also isn't like the art is not good, but the art's also not good because the business is not good. You can't. The funding is low. And you can only fund something that's a sure thing. Which to bring it back to music,
there's no sure things anymore.
Right. So to bring it back to music, this might be some of the frustration that people have with in an environment where the money is drying up and is being devalued. Where now you have to rely on someone like a Drake a lot more. Yeah. And then if now he says cease and desist, I'm not doing the feature, the frustration is much greater than back when you could say, okay, well, fuck it, I can go and call this or this or this or do this. You have two options there.
You can either rely on somebody like Drake or you need to go to a Spotify. Nobody wants to go to a Spotify because Spotify doesn't pay you shit. So they try and go to a Drake. When Drake says no, then you're angry at Drake. Because Spotify, you cannot box up against. You cannot box against Spotify, iTunes, Tidal and all them and the labels. You don't win, but you can win against a Drake.
It also explains the frustration because a lot of it seems like, and this is people are gonna say I'm a stand, but a lot of it seems like, and even with the fans, I would say they understand. Sure, but even with the fans, it seems like a lot of people, and for a long time, a lot of people want certain things from Drake.
Yeah,
and if he just doesn't decide to do them, people become angry. Yeah. Like, it's the same thing with... Because there's also a lot of hints that Her Loss was supposed to be the second Drake and Future album.
Yes.
It was supposed to be the two of them.
Yes.
And if for some reason it doesn't happen, and he goes to 21 Savage, now you're angry. Kendrick is supposed to be a first-person shooter. That doesn't happen.
Look,
now you're angry.
This for
he
me
was supposed to do a song with French Montana, Splash Brothers.
Yeah.
Doesn't work out. Now Rick Ross is angry. Like, it's a lot of times.
Me, I tie this into that influencership. Drake is the influencer who is pickier, he's the ultimate influencer. Let me say it like that. He decides the money. He gets the most money. Everybody else is low influence and they're trying to jump on his influence. He's saying he's being more strict for whatever reason. Either he is getting less paid for other shit or he's just being more strict because...
I don't think he's being more strict. I think it's just that him being strict is more frustrating now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Either way, he's being more strict for some reason, and he's fucking up other influencers. Because I want to say artists, but I think this is more of an influencer economy kind of thing, in my opinion. I might be wrong. This is my theory. He's dictating so much about their pay that is pissing them off by his strictness. And I think that is all part of a wider trend. And then we go to the streamers, we go to Spotify, we go to Netflix, with Disney. All of them are trying to make shit for cheap. Your music is sold for cheap. The three, like you said before, Kendrick's album sales are very low. He's not happy.
The last one.
You know why that is? Because Spotify determines a stream is a certain amount to an album stream.
Yeah.
If music was if one stream was actually one song on an album, that his album would have sold way more.
Yeah, but it's still relative, right? So then
it's still relative.
It would count also for other people.
Yes,
so it didn't do well.
It's because they get paid less. Like the streams are still there. The music is being listened to. I think people don't understand. I think people don't understand how much content we consume. We listen to everything. People listen to all that music. It's just that they get paid. The artists get paid less because of a Spotify and Netflix not paying them what they used to get paid, and that's hurting them.
Yeah, but it's also because the market is, and that's because it's easy to point at the corporations. Here I come, right, capitalist, but it's easy to point at corporations and go, okay, they're not paying us fairly. But it's also because they're dealing with increased competition.
Yes.
They have to deal with TikTok.
But also because
they have to deal with YouTube, which I keep telling people is a streaming platform.
It's an extra thing. They're devaluing themselves by being with so many. Everybody, the artists. Like if
you have no other choice.
You
have no other choice.
Everybody with minimal effort can become a charting artist suddenly. That's what I mean. You can make a movie. YouTube, you said it perfectly there. YouTube is also a streamer. You should count YouTube in with Spotify and Netflix as a streaming giant. We are on YouTube doing whatever. We're filming this off a phone, and we are competing with a Netflix show. Mm-hmm. That devalues the Netflix show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If I drop a song on Spotify or on YouTube, I'm competing with Kendrick Lamar.
Which is why I can pay you more if I'm Spotify. Because Netflix, that's what I'm saying.
Because somebody else needs to get paid as well. We're saying the same thing, but yeah, that is devaluing everything. Honestly.
And that's frustrating.
That's frustrating for them. There's already some lingering hate, and then you go to the one you can actually talk to.
If you look at if you look at all the beefs that have been going on this year, Quavo, Chris Brown is out there still, right?
That one is brutal, actually. That's even worse than this.
That's a very serious one. Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, I don't think is over. And
the Cardi Nicki Minaj is also a thing. Is that also not a thing?
Oh, I don't know if that's still a thing, but
it was.
Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj I don't think is done still. I think that's gonna make a resurgence.
There was an Ice Spice and
a lot of beef going on,
like just random shit.
Right? But even P Diddy getting raided. Listen, man. I'm going full conspiracy theorist. Even Cat Williams. Yeah. Doing the Shannon Sharp thing and then the interview and making references and then the beef with the comedian. The money is drying up.
Everybody is hurting.
People are frustrated. The money's drying up. People are frustrated. And now it's like, what gets people's attention? What gets you to pop? Shooting at people, hitting on other people, bringing other people down, starting beef.
Honestly,
so that's
YouTubers.
And you're frustrated. YouTubers are going crazy.
No. YouTubers did this before. We had this whole era on YouTube where
What's
people...
slapping?
They were slapping and fighting and they were beefing with each other and it made them money. So why not use the playbook on the wider scale?
That's what I think is happening.
I would not be surprised if that happens.
That's what I think is happening. I think
nobody's going to talk about this. Nobody's going to really give us any confirmation on this ever. But
when the tide comes in, you see who's been swimming naked. That's what this is. The money's drying up, and now we're starting to if everyone's making money, you shut your mouth about P Diddy.
Yep.
Oh, everyone shuts their mouth.
The lawsuits
when the money starts to dry up.
Yep.
Hey, you know what? Now, actually, 30 years ago,
I feel bad about it.
now, that's what happens.
Yeah.
That's what happens. It's not to discredit the people that have come forward and have said what happened.
No.
And there was obviously the New York law that made them possible for them to. So yes, but
it makes it easier. No, I'm not,
it makes it easier.
Not to discredit them at all.
Yeah.
But when you're asked, it's not. You need damages for whatever because you've been wronged. But it makes it easier if you can ask $1 million.
You're more motivated to do it.
If you can ask $1 million and that's a good check for a couple of years,
you're more motivated to do it when the money's drying up. The money's drying up. The money's drying up for everyone, and that's why we're seeing a lot of it. I find it interesting.
Nobody's really gonna go into this and really link that to these beefs. There will be a couple people, but I find it interesting. I wonder how much people are gonna take this into account. Do people even understand? I don't want to say we know better than others. Maybe we're completely wrong, but do people understand that there's more than just these two motherfuckers hate each other?
I think a lot of people do. I've seen some conversation about that. Well, not right now. Right now, the last couple of days, these back and forths have taken all the attention. Yeah. So the deep dives, like you said, it's too fast. The deep dives, we're gonna need a couple more weeks. Then all the deep dives are gonna come out for sure. Yeah, because it's like I said, that stuff about blackness is a big conversation. This is a very big conversation about black identity. That we did what we could do, but someone
we cannot talk
more
about
knowledgeable than us is going to do a proper breakdown.
Just the simple fact that we're not from there makes it from either of those countries makes it a little bit more difficult for us to talk about that.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I think it's more.
I'm just saying in a different way. We're not knowledgeable to that.
That's what. Yeah, the knowledge. Yes.
Yeah, we're not.
There's people more knowledgeable who can break that down a little bit better. And they will because because it's already a conversation. It is part of that's what everyone's talking about.
I think that's
part of the conversation. I'm like,
besides just pure hate, I think
there's some people who don't like that, and there's some people who do, and they think it's a valid way to attack someone. And
it's a very big part of this.
Yeah, where you stand.
I'm curious. I don't want anybody to drop now for a week.
I don't know. I think Drake drops before a week.
You think?
I think Drake drops for a week. I think Kendrick. My bet is that Kendrick slip. Maybe there's one more song, but I think is emptying.
Look, if they do,
and if it's not empty, then I think the next couple songs are not going to be very high quality. Because now we're going to start rushing things. I think he should. I think he should have waited, man. He should. You did the Euphoria was so good. You could have sat on that for like a week.
But you could hear that it took some time. That's why.
Yes.
That's why he took 17 days, 14 days to.
But then wait. It was good enough to where you can also hear that. You dropped like another 3 songs after that. Come on.
You can also Not Like Us took a little bit of time as well. It took a little bit of time.
I know people are gonna hate me because that seems to be the favorite one. Meet the Grams. People really like. Although this just dropped, so we don't know. But Meet the Grams sounded unhinged. It sounded unhinged and rushed.
I don't know what is the favorite because everything is recency bias. I don't know what the favorite is. I see people.
True.
I see people talk about Euphoria and push-ups. That's the only ones that I hear people talk about, go back to and say that they're good. But everything else is recency bias. Like every day it's a new song or every 2 days is a new song. Nobody can really choose one.
Yeah. That's true. That's a big part of this. Oh, this was a lot of shock value factors. But
I think after thinking for it a little bit, you're right. Drake is going to respond.
I think Drake will respond within a week.
Probably Friday next week or
something like that. I think Kendrick's slip is empty. I think he should have ended on the high note that was Euphoria.
I think Kendrick will. I hope Kendrick takes at least a week off and then comes back with another one. Like let Drake's drop on, let this one live for a bit because you said some shit on Not Like Us. Let it live, and then. Let Drake respond in however fashion he wants. If you think Drake is going to fumble, let him fumble. If Drake is going to do well, let him do well for a week, and then come back with something else. Like, give it 7 days. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, there's nothing else to talk about. It's only this. There's nothing else.
No, that's I think the bigger conversation. Like I said, the bigger conversation is, and that more of that will come forward soon. It's just the business of things. I think the money's drying up. I think people are struggling. People are more frustrated, and then it's a combination of you're more frustrated, so easier to get into beef, and then at the same time, getting into the beef helps with the money shit.
Yeah,
that's why I think that's where I stand.
One last question before we stop. Do you think they're making ad money on these YouTube releases?
They probably. Well, their ad money is being made. If it goes to them, it's a different question.
No, yes. Good point. I'm just wondering.
I don't think it goes
because I'm surprised. I'm like, Euphoria is still not on Spotify, right?
Euphoria is on DSPs.
iTunes.
Yes, it is. Euphoria is on DSPs. All of them are on DSPs almost. All the Kendrick shit is on DSPs. Well, I don't know. I have YouTube Music. So YouTube Music, if you drop a song, it's on DSPs.
Okay, yeah, no. All of them are
they're all on DSPs, yeah.
Then this episode might not be playable. I thought they were not.
That's what I was saying, yeah. Not Like Us is right there, yeah.
Yeah, Euphoria's there. Not
you
Like
dropped
Us
them.
is there. Only 616
But Family Matters is also on DSPs. I could have told you that. I was listening to it on DSPs the entire time.
Yeah, but YouTube Music and... yeah, okay. This episode might not be out then. Yeah. We need to see.
Cut it.
Yeah, I know. No, but we talk over a lot.
Yeah, but you can cut the whole part.
Otherwise, I'll put it on YouTube and let somebody else eat of this. All right. We thank you for listening. We were the Three Angry Men 2 now. Duncan will be here next time. I'm curious to his thoughts. He's the more neutral one.
Yeah, curious to see what he says.
I'm Jeffrey.
Oliver.
And we thank you for listening. You can find us obviously on YouTube, where you were probably watching us, or on Spotify, where you're probably listening to us. We're also on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, YouTube Podcast. That's also a thing now. And other places. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram as well. And see you the next time when there's more beef talk, or we find another topic finally to talk about.
More beef.
Peace.